here we are. New system test 18. Alright everybody, so I have a lot to cover in this test, so let's get started. There are a bunch of changes. So let's start with the horn, strobe, and the strobe. So the horn strobe I have is my EST Pre-Intregrity. It almost looks like a speaker strobe, but it's not. And then the strobe I have is my Edwards single gang mount strobe. And I forget the model number, but it's fixed 15 candela. And it's a really cool little remote strobe, I think. And then the smoke detector, I have this old Edwards smoke detector. Again, I'm not quite sure the model. And then I have this old heat detector, which I think is made by Edwards, but I'm not so sure. So you can probably get what I'm saying. This is going to be kind of an Edwards themed system. So this is where some things change when we go down. So we go down, alright, so we go to my blue pull station here, but wait, why is that there? I'll explain more about this a little later. Okay, keep on going down a little further to my EST 270 SPO, and I thought since the system is kind of EST, then we would keep everything EST. EST or Edwards, same thing. I'm going over here. So for this spot, I have nothing in it for this test because I don't have another 270 SPO or old Edwards pull station, but there definitely will be other pull stations there in different tests. So there's nothing here. Right here, a little different setup. We have my simplex key switch and my system sensor key switch. Both are kind of doing a special function, which I'll explain more a little later. So you might have noticed the title of this video was titled New System Test. That means, well, there's got to be a new panel, right? Yep. So the new panel is made by ADT. Wait, ADT? No offense, ADT, but you're known for making security systems, not panels. But no, it's not what you think. The new panel is an ADT Unimode 10 UD. So basically, the new panel I got on the system is a Firelight MS10 UD. 10 zones for an axe. And this panel is huge. It's actually mounted higher than the old panel. So let's open it up. So when I first open it up, you also might notice the wiring. I have rewired the complete system with FPLR professional grade fire alarm wire, and I think it looks really professional. See right there, everything is rewired with that, and this is the type of wire they use in a real building, so it looks really professional. And I did all this all by myself. I put this whole system up all by myself, and I really feel this was an accomplishment for me because not too many people can just wire up a system. And yeah, I know the thing on the LCD, the toast thing. No, it's not stuck like that or anything. I'm just deciding not to be boring. So every system test will have something new there that's kind of funny. I'm not just going to put my channel name there. And so that's a little thing you can just look forward to. Now some of you might be noticing these wires down here. And I'll tell you what these wires mean. These wires mean nothing at all. Except for on the system, there is an ANN80 fire alarm annunciator. That's right, I also have a Firelight annunciator on this system. Now, if you don't know what an annunciator is, I'm going to be making a video soon, kind of showing everything, or talking about what an annunciator is. So I have an annunciator, a panel, what else? Yep, there's more. So explaining this, you know how I've been talking a lot about mass notification lately? So I've added in mass notification. I used one of the relays. And so whenever I pull this now, the fire alarms won't sound. But this alarm up here will sound. Yeah, that's right. I ceiling mounted a Gentex Commander 4. And again, I'm going to be making a video showing this part of the system a little later. But basically I have mass notification. I have it set as hazard alert. So whenever I pull this different colored pull station, the panel will start saying hazard alert. It'll identify it's not a fire, it's a hazard. And then this special alarm right here will start sounding, not the fire alarms. And you can use this in like a nuclear power plant or something like that. And if something ever went wrong, you could pull one of these, and the panel would go into hazard alert, and everybody would know when these alarms start sounding, then there's something seriously wrong. So, I'll explain more about this kind of part of the system later, but yeah. So we're already at like 7 minutes here, so we're going to go ahead and pull it. No, we're not going to pull it. We are going to do the smoke detector first. And there are still more things which I will show you later in the test. But first, let's activate the smoke detector. Just use some solo there. And there it goes. See the light, how it just turned on? And I have it set on verification for the smoke zone. So, it should be activating any minute here now. And what verification is, and it's just kind of like a wait time so the panel can verify that it's an actual alarm. Should be activating now. There it goes. And as you can see, there's auto silence and coding. I've converted this NAC to 4-wire, so there's 2 wires giving power to the horn and 2 wires giving power to the strobe. I set the 2 wires that are going to the strobe to non-silenceable, so even if I silence the panel like I just did, the strobe will still flash. And then right there is just a 2-wire circuit, because I'm most likely always going to have a strobe there, and I just have the 2-wire circuit set to non-silenceable. So, there's audible silence. That's basically what I just said there. And it's set on march time, because this panel can do codings. So, let's activate the heat detector. Alright, who's ready? I'm just going to use this blow dryer here. Here we go. Yeah, I just have that zone set as fire. Yeah, it's pretty warm. And yes, everything is on its own zone. So it's almost kind of like an adjustable panel. And I still have 3 zones left over I can play around with. And now let's use the pull station. My screwdriver. Set that. And yeah, the pull station right there is zone 1. And let's reset. Actually, let's reset from the annunciator. We haven't used that yet. There we go. That's reset, and that's reset. Okay, so now going on down here. So with this panel, it has a ton of features, and one of its features is you can have the zones do different things other than fire. So I have this key switch on a zone, and it's set as reset switch. So whenever I turn this key switch, the panel resets. So let's quickly do that. and the panel just reset. So suppose you're in a place where there's no annunciator and no panel, but you need to reset the system, just turn that key switch. Now with this, I have it as, I think it's like test switch and AR. So basically, okay, suppose you have a school, and in that school, in the principal's office is one of these. Whenever you do fire drills, you put the key in, you turn it to test. Alright? Panel, annunciator, and everything goes into alarm. Now, with older panels, what you'd have to do is turn it back and then go to the panel and shut everything off. But with this feature, all you have to do is turn it back and then everything will shut off. So let's do that. It's time for a fire drill. And the panel goes into trouble. It says evac in system. And the fire drill's over, just turn it back and everything goes right back to normal. So, yeah. Oh, and in case you're curious, the date and time on that is not right. Alright, so now let's quickly demonstrate this. I had to use the relay and the reciprocal power to wire this up. So let's quickly pull this. I think this is really cool. And let's demonstrate the reset switch. So suppose you're in your hazard area and you now need to shut off the alarm, but there's no annunciator nearby. You just turn it. And the alarm will shut off. So yeah, really cool, guys. Alright guys, I think that was the new system test. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And please rate, comment, and subscribe. And have a good day. Oh wait, no, we forgot something. My favorite button, the fire drill button. Let's quickly do the fire drill button and then that'll be it. So 3, 2, 1. There we go, the fire drill button. That's my favorite button. I also get 2 of them now. See, there's one on the annunciator. So, I'm going to have some fun with that. Alright guys, that was the end of the video. So, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And you have a good day.